Howdy, folks. All right, it's been a month or two. I think the last time I streamed was when I did Necropolis Path 4 or 5. Did my remaining paths off stream. Did some traveling for the holidays and then haven't gotten back into the swing of things, but now there is some new content launching today. That sounds pretty interesting. So I decided to get back on the horse and see if we can just dive right into this Winter of Woe and see how we do. I haven't even taken a look yet. It should be... I did restart my game, so it should be here. And we do see in the center here, Winter of Woe. The rewards are pretty good. Let's see if the content is too challenging for me. It very well may be. I'm going to try and do this itemless. We'll see if that works out or not. So let's do a preview first to see what we're up against. Alright, so it's going to be Absorbing Man, which I didn't expect. I actually thought, based on the objectives that they previewed for us, there was a Gamma objective, and I thought that kind of indicated that, oh, maybe it's going to be Shield, because she has some special protections against Gamma, or some special abilities that activate against Gamma champs. But, okay, so it's Abs Man, and let's see what nodes he has. So, a lot of health and attack, which is not surprising. Immune to DOT, fine. Every time I parry him, he gets an armor break. And of course, he's immune to armor breaks, so that's just going to pause his forms, so we don't want to be parrying if possible. He's going to be getting precisions. If I knock him down, he gets a cruelty. He gets unstoppables. Okay, so that's the first node that seems annoying. Every 8 seconds for 4 seconds. Okay, so I'm constantly having to deal with unstoppable. All the attacker's special attacks only deal physical, or only energy. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so if there's any kind of burst damage, that's going to be omitted, I guess. Any burst damage that's specifically direct damage. So I'm guessing, you know, Quicksilver, who has that slow to deal with the unstoppable, he's not going to be a good option. Can't reverse his healing, not surprised. And oh, there's Brute Force too. Okay, so this is going to be an annoying fight. Combination of that that buff toggle unstoppable with the Brute Force. Okay, interesting. And so let's back out and take a look at what the objectives are. Again, they did already indicate what the objectives are, but let's just double check. So are they actually listed here? Okay, they're in the Karina's challenge section. All right, Robot, Gamma, Sinister 6. So let's take a quick look at what our options look like for that. So let's look at Robot first. And where is Robot? So Nimrod could be an option, certainly. Guillotine 2099. All that degen that she does, I think, is direct damage. So she would be seriously gimped, I think. Let's see. I don't know if it actually describes it here or not, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that that damage basically wouldn't count. Omega Sentinel could be interesting. Omega Sentinel, she's doing plasmas, incinerates. So the incinerate, you know, I'd want to keep him out of his magma form as much as possible, so that it actually does damage. So she might be an option. Dragon Man. Yeah, Dragon Man could be an option. Warlock. I don't see why Warlock wouldn't be an option. And those are really the only those are the only options I have that are actually ranked up. Hey Dottie, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. I'm just, I went into the Winter of Woe. I saw that it's going to be an Absman boss with Unstoppable and Brute Force. And the objectives are Robot, Sinister Six, and Gamma. So I'm just looking over my roster and seeing what options I have. So Nimrod seems like he might be an option. Omega Sentinel, maybe. I have to think about that a little bit more. Possibly Dragon Man, possibly Warlock. Okay, so let's look further at... what is it? Gamma. So Hulk, obviously, that's a 7-star R3. So even with the burst damage being negated, you know, he's still going to be a powerful option. Absorbing Man himself, I didn't realize that he's Gamma. So that's funny, because he actually obviously shortens the Unstoppable. So that's an interesting choice. Sasquatch can, I guess, you know, stagger the Unstoppables. You're thinking about Warlock, Dottie? Yeah. Yeah, Warlock might be a good option. Abomination. So the poison damage will be considered direct damage. And probably so will the acid burn. So I think he's not good. Fix it. Overseer? Overseer could be fine. But those first three, Hulk, Absorbing, and Sasquatch, those might be all three very good options. Alright, and then let's just take a look at Sinister Six. Where are you? Sinister Six. So Scorpion, you know, his, if he put him into either a Rupture or Shock, so obviously Absman is immune to shock in his, whatever the phase is called, Black Uru. But if you put him in Rupture, I can't reverse his healing, but that still seems like it would be pretty good. Yeah, that seems like it might be fine. Mysterio. No, I don't think so. Alright, so I don't really have very many Sinister Six options. Is Venom? I mean, not that I would really think Venom is a great option, but I'm surprised that Venom isn't Sinister Six. Okay. Alright, so, you know, I don't want to spend too much time just staring at the screen. Let's try the Sinister Six first, because Scorpion seems like a fairly straightforward option. So let's try that first, and definitely I'm not expecting to solo it my first time through. This is probably going to take more than a few tries. So let's see how this goes. Go ahead and enter with Scorpion. And let's see, let's go ahead. Review the nodes once more. Oh, I forgot about the very first one. He's immune to damage over time. Man, okay, so this is... So I can't reverse his healing, right? What does it say again? I can't reverse it. I can prevent him from healing, which means at least... how much health is this? 1.3 million. So without access to DOT, it's going to be a slow fight. At least, you know, if I can still block his healing and then recover his healing for my own, Scorpion is probably still a safe option, but it's going to be slow. I think I'll dive in anyway. Any tips on helping build my roster up more? Where are you in the game, Dottie? You know, in terms of, I guess, story content, as well as, you know, what does your roster look like roughly? Like, how many 7-star champions do you have? How many 6-star champions do you have? Alright, so it doesn't really matter what I choose here. But we'll put Rupture on, and let's see how this fight goes. Whoops, yep. Okay, so he hits hard pretty... He hits very hard. So I am recovering some health, really not very much. Wondering if I should actually put some Sig Stones on Scorpion. Didn't time that one well at all. Oh, come on, big side step, okay. Alright, that's gonna be tough. With Scorpion, at least. You know, his damage is just nothing without any of his DOT. Because I can't even... It's not even that it's not doing damage, I can't even inflict it. So I'm not even getting power stings. Hey Luke, how's it going? So, seeing Hulk... But yeah, I was wondering if his damage would be gimped because he doesn't have the burst, but I have a 7R3, so I figured, you know, even without the burst damage, he'd probably be smoking him. Alright, so that's one option, I guess. Alright, so you are Paragon, Dottie. You've done 8... Okay, so you have a decent... But you have no R2s yet. Okay. Alright, so you're a relatively early Paragon player. 1 R5, 0 R2s. And you're looking for... But if you have that many champs, then it's probably more about not getting newer champs, you know, to fill out your roster depth, but ranking up more champs. And if it's about ranking up more champs, you know, at least there's relatively straightforward answers, but there's no quick answers. So if there's any of the challenge content you have done yet, right, Necropolis, if you have the right champs, you know, you can at least do one path and get some pretty good rewards that way. I don't know if I'd mention, if I do EOP as an early step right now, the rewards are probably a little bit dated. Same thing with Gauntlet. Although if you have, again, the right counters, then that's, you know, an hour of your time or 2 hours of your time, and you get some good rank up materials. On a go-forward basis, you know, the obvious answers are try to do as high AQ as possible so that you're getting glory that then you can spend on your rank up materials. Do battlegrounds, at least do the objectives every day, and try and push as much as you can in the gladiator circuit so that you get a lot of trophy tokens, which then you can use in the store to buy rank up materials. Those are the two best regular, I guess, weekly rewards that give you rank up cats, right? You know, yeah, AW season rewards also give you some, but it's not as much. So yeah, assuming that you're looking for how do I rank up more champs more quickly rather than how do I get a lot of more new champs, then that would be my advice, is focus on AQ, battlegrounds, and if there's any of the challenge content that you haven't done yet that still gives good rewards, like Necropolis, obviously at the top of that list, and focus on that. And obviously, if you haven't done Necropolis yet, your if you have an R4 Aegon, then it's all about just getting the revives. If you look around on YouTube, even though they've nerfed the Act 5 based revive farms, you'll see that some people have recommendations on. I think there's a couple quests in the variants that they're not as good as Act 5 was, but still give you some good revives. I think what else is it? 433 I think still gives good revives. So yeah, just take some time, while you're watching TV or doing something else, you can mindlessly just farm out revives that way, and then once you have 100 or so, even with just an R4 Aegon, he'll still be able to smash through that. Put on, if you have all the recoil masteries unlocked, then put on max recoil, put on all the extended fury masteries, and just go to town. All right, so I don't think I'm going to give it another try with Scorpion, because that's just going to be, I think that fight's going to take forever. I'm kind of curious to see how Abysman does against Abysman, so I'm going to give that one try. And I wonder what form I should use. I think I'll start out in Black Uru form. So let us see how this does. So at least I'm going to be shortening his Unstoppable. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Shoot. That wasn't good. Alright, that was terrible. This is going to be an interesting one because I'm not the best player, and with 1.3 million health, you have to play a mistake-free fight for a fairly long time. But I think once I get into the groove, it'll be fine. Let's give it another shot. Got lucky there. But Maybe Black Guru is not the way to go. I'm not doing any damage at all. Of course, I'm not putting any vulnerabilities on. Should really be doing that. Oh, come on. Oh, I got to L2. Let me see how Uru does. Oh, shoot. Oh. That was not good. Alright. Everybody stops trying up to gold 3 or 2. So you want to be doing war? Because war, if you're looking for rank up materials, war is not the best place to focus on, but if that's where you're going to have fun, or if, if I was mistaken and you actually want, more 6 or 7 star shards, then that's where, yeah, if you're doing higher tier war, the rewards can be pretty good in that respect. You're looking for above gold 3 to 2. Where are you looking? Because the official forums are certainly one spot, and it's a decent spot to find an alliance. But it's not the only spot. The other spot I like to try is Reddit. There's a subreddit called, I'll type the name of it, and Contest of Champions, LFG, looking for group. So if you've never looked at that subreddit, that can be a place to find some allies. And then online, I haven't used, I guess, these resources in a while, but there are a few line chat rooms. And I apologize because I don't even know where to tell you, I guess, to start looking. But there are some line chat rooms that specialize in matching up with an alliance. And then finally, if you're more of a Discord user, some of the more popular Discord servers like the UMCOC server, some of the YouTubers have their own popular Discord servers, like Vega has a big one, Nick136, Nagase, and usually those bigger ones, they'll have special rooms for recruiting. So yeah, keep on looking. I think, if you're talking about like a month or two ago, maybe even now. But what I was going to say is that the rewards definitely were not keeping up with the amount of effort and cost that needed to go into war in order to do well. So, there were a lot of alliances that really just stopped pushing, and that's why you saw a lot that just say, we're kind of gold 2 relaxed, gold 3 relaxed. But the rewards have gotten a bump. They tuned down the war tactic. So you might be able to find more alliances. If it's been a while since you searched, you might be able to find more alliances now that are pushing a little bit, right? So if you're looking for like a Plat 4, let's say, or Plat 5 type alliance, It might take you like a week or two, but you should be able to eventually find something. Hey, Surujit, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Hulk is a good option. Yeah, Luke mentioned that too. I'll probably chime in a bit. There's a part of me that kind of doesn't want to do what everybody else is doing. So if other people are doing Hulk, I'll do that eventually. But I want to see if I can make Asman work, because what did I do here? 300k, not very impressive, but I was doing Black Uru form. Well, two things. I really need to be doing more, although it's a riskier playstyle, obviously, but going for those vulnerabilities. I definitely have to be doing that. And then second of all, let me see how Magma does against him. So let me put him in Magma form this time around and see if that helps my damage. He really wants to be throwing that special, even if I'm holding block, which is quickly going to get annoying. Oh man, got tricked. Oh, what? How did I not get in the way of that? Wow, I can't believe I didn't get that intercept. Okay, I'll give it one more shot. This is really exposing my limited skills. But we'll give it another shot. That's the whole point of this Winter of Woe is, I remember the previous similar types of content that they released. It takes a few tries, you feel like you're not getting anywhere, and then you get that one good run. So that's what I'm hoping for here. But just because I am streaming this, if I have another similarly dismal run, then I'll switch to Hulk and see if I can at least get a kill that way. Oh, bad timing. What? Oh, you got striker whiff? Come on. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, I lied. I'm gonna do it one more try. Yeah, I think I have to be doing a lot more vulnerabilities, placing a lot more vulnerabilities, because otherwise the damage is just not there. Yeah. She-Hulk, huh? I am not a good She-Hulk player. You know, MSD can probably do She-Hulk. Come on. I don't have She-Hulk ranked up, nor am I good at the She-Hulk style of play. And some of you might be thinking, well, you're not good at the Absman style of play either, but everything is relative. What? Oh, that was going all right. At least in terms of, I guess, being able to um, stay alive for a while. Although I really wasn't doing much damage. I was getting some of those light intercepts in. Could have sworn I did a proper dex of that special, but so how much health did I do? That was again only not even 200k. A little over 200k, I guess. Shoot. Alright, I will come back to that. I think it's possible. I'll have to think about, probably review Absorbing Man's description. And there's something about how to play him optimally that I'm missing. I'm actually not, even though I have him ascended R4, he's not, I'm not really that great with Absman. Let's see what we can do with Hulk. I guess after everybody coming in and saying that Hulk just smashes him, it's going to be a little bit embarrassing if I can't actually get him down. Let's see. I knew I mistimed that. knew it. Okay, he didn't punish me. Messed up the spacing on that. Oh, come on. Oh, it counted as deactivated. Yeah. No. Oh, well, he's half down. I didn't even notice. How did I do all the damage? Come on. Okay. So obviously that went much better than my other attempts. Okay, I screwed up some easy stuff. I can do this. This is only gonna take a few tries to do the solo. Hey KW. It is unless you know, I'm obviously using a overpowered champ here. Actually, let's just use a full refill. Yeah, it seems much easier with Hulk than it did with my first attempt with Scorpion, which was just miserable. And then my second attempts were with Absorbing Man, which was slightly less miserable. So Hulk seems to be one easy objective down. Darn it, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, there's a pretty bad attempt. Shoot. It's much worse. Every time, okay. I've got to pay attention to that unstoppable timer. I was kind of paying attention the first time, and I guess I didn't do such a good job the second time, because I got screwed every single time. Hey Nessa, Shang-Chi is best? Does Shang-Chi do any of the objectives? Sinister 6, he's not. Gamma, I don't think he is, and then, what was the third one? Robot. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Hopefully that first time that I knocked off 50% wasn't just a fluke. So I thought this was going to be easy, based on that first run. come on, I thought his unstoppable was gone. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Sorry guys, that was pathetic. Pretend you did not see that, and we will restart. Go right back in. Alright, come on now. This is gonna be the run. I am sure of it. Damn it, I mistimed that again. It's okay, because he started out at full health, but still. Throw it, come on. Come on, shoot. Come on. Alright. I should actually go back to the stream and review what the heck I did to get him down to 50% very quickly. I think because Hulk is doing physical damage, I have to make sure that I throw the either the L3 or the L2 while he's in either no mode or in magma. Does that make sense? Or do I have that wrong? Throw it. Okay, now it's too late for him to throw it. Yep, he's gonna be unstoppable right as it... Damn it. Sorry about that. Lost the signal. Hopefully it comes back. No? Come on. Disconnect. Alright, 1 second, sorry. Turn that off. Okay, we're back. Alright. Couple more tries. Well, I'm just going to try this until I get it, because I clearly, you know, based on that first run, this is an easy challenge. I just have to not make simple mistakes. So, get to the L3. Deactivate his forms along the way. Make sure that I time, I guess, baiting a special around his unstoppable. So if he throws it right now, I'll be fine. If he throws it now, I'll still be fine. Okay. Got a little bit greedy there. Okay. Yep, greedy again. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't get sick. Yep. Alright, that was fine. But I didn't notice I was unstoppable. I should have taken advantage, but fine. Let's throw this. Hopefully it does good damage. Knew it. Yep. I think two things. One is that if he's not in a form, I should go ahead and parry, because, you know, even though the armor break is not going to do anything, it's not going to have any negative effects. I'm not going to be pausing any form. And then number two, I think maybe I don't have to worry so much about him proccing regen, because as long as I'm putting a lot of those vulnerability debuffs on him, because I have the Despair Mastery, I'm going to block his healing anyway. So let me do that. So I'll be less obsessive about trying to make sure that I time the specials and knock them down. And look for opportunities to parry. Little chance there. Okay, come on, guy. This is not great timing for the L3. Alright, why do I have the most passive version of Asman now? Yeah, too far. Oh, come on. Not for that mistake. Alright, so I made a quick mistake. But I feel more confident now. I think I've got the idea of it in my mind. Hey, Match Legend, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Have you already done this? You probably blew through it pretty quickly. I am demonstrating my scrubbiness right now. Because I have a 7R3 Hulk who should just absolutely smash this. And this is like my 4th or 5th attempt at this point. And it's just... hasn't been going that well. I've gotten down to like 50, and that's it. Are you doing the questing stuff first? Okay. Damn, I'm losing a ton of health. Yep. Throw it, please. Alright. Every time I say, okay, I think I've got the hang of it, then I go and turn a performance like that. But I know I can do this. Now it's less a matter of, am I already out of, I feel like I just popped a refill. Oh, I think they said it was going to be 5 energy per move. Okay, so you lose up the, you use up your energy pretty quick if you're a scrub like me. Hey, Akalish, how are you doing? Too far away. So lucky. that did some good damage. Oh, shoot. I had a feeling I was too far away. But I decided to go for it because I got excited about being able to do a lot of damage. Alright, it's fine. Another try. Yeah, oops, exactly. It's okay. I kind of like being a scrubby YouTuber. Yeah, Mass Legend, one other person mentioned that She-Hulk is probably a strong option. She does have the slow, obviously, but, yeah, I'm just not that confident with She-Hulk. I don't think I even completely understand how to use her properly. Like, all of the building up Furies and then pausing or refreshing the Furies. It's been a bit since I actually tried to use her, so I'd have to spend some time refreshing myself on how to do that. Come on. Alright. I've got to start doing those embarrassing I spy a mile recounters. A little similar to Titania, yeah. Just go in and smash. Oh, and learn the spacing for her, yeah. Alright, I promise, let's see. Maximum 5 more tries, I'll get it. So this is try number 1. Alright, I said I was gonna stop doing those embarrassing heavy counters. Oh, shoot. Even though he's in his form, I'm just gonna throw it. Hey, got one. Come on. Okay, I deactivated it at least. Alright, let's see how this does. Decent. Oh my god. Alright, got lucky. Come on! Why'd you throw that? You've got to be kidding me. I was looking at the timer and I thought I still had a little bit of stun time left, and he just came in. Alright, so that was better. Obviously still not good. Alright, attempt number 1 in the bucket. Here's number 2. When I say number 1, I mean number 1 of the 5 I've allowed myself to say, I promise I'll get it. Perfect timing. This guy's such a bastard. What? That was a bad one. That was a waste of a second attempt. Number 3. I feel good about number 3. 3 is a good, lucky number. Let's get it done. Man, that was painful. Every time I think I've got it, I go backwards. That was number 3. Feeling a lot less confident about this limit of 5 attempts that I gave myself. Gotta get to the L3, wait till he's out of a form, throw the L3, try to smash as much as possible. I think that's my goal. Just don't worry so much about everything that happens up until that point. As long as you're not taking a lot of damage either from the brute force or from him hitting into my block. Oh, come on! Fucking furiously... Sorry for swearing, but... He was stunned, I'm tapping the L3 button and... So... Of course he throws the... Okay, that's saved. Damn it. Did not want that. Yeah. Hey, Deacon, how are you? You sold with 5-star rank 4 She-Hulk. Maybe I should try that. But that one obviously was a lot better. Although I did get lucky on a few occasions too. So I gave myself 5 tries. Let's see what happens. Oh, bad timing on that. Throw it. Throw it, please. Unbelievable. This guy. Oh, that was a bad intercept attempt. Okay, so my 5 attempts came and went poorly. But I think, yet again, I am a liar, because now my stubbornness is kicking in. I know I can do it with Hulk. It's a freaking 7-star rank 3. It should be easy. I mean, it should be the easiest one I'll have out of the 3 challenges, so... Man. Do not throw it. Do not throw it. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding. Do it right away. Right? Alright, throw it. I pressed the freaking heavy. Oh, man. I got dispirited after I totally flubbed that heavy attempt. All right, one more Hulk, and then we will try She-Hulk just for shits and giggles. I am kind of curious to see if She-Hulk is actually. What is my She-Hulk? I don't think I have an R3 She-Hulk. I think it's a 6R2 She-Hulk. So it'd be really funny if a 6R2 She-Hulk could actually do this, at least for me, more easily than a 7R3. Awesome. Third of my health gone already. Throw it. Oh, that was awful. I got hit? What? Why? Gotta be kidding me. Okay. This... It's not been a good series of runs, so why not just give it a try with She-Hulk? Where are you, She-Hulk? Oh, it is an R3. Alright. I can't remember the last time I played She-Hulk, to be honest, so... this might be even more amusing than the attempts with regular Hulk have been. So she applies... What is it? She applies slow with her heavies? Yeah. Awesome. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna just restart my phone because I'm feeling a little bit of lag with controls. So it's gonna go blank just for a second. Alright. And... back in. Not this. Not that either. What am I doing? Alright. I've been streaming for what? About... I can't even see my stream length. But I feel like it's been about an hour and a half. I'm gonna give this a few tries. And also, anybody who's still watching, I'm getting some weird warnings out of OBS, so if you can just tell me if you can still hear me or not. Alright, let's give this a few tries. How did I miss that? This. Oh, you can still hear me, good. Alright. Everybody's going to just wipe that from their memories. That did not happen. The slow is just a huge advantage. You know, this is going to be a long fight, but I can see how, once I get into the swing of things, this will be easier. Let's just not say anything about that one. Alright, come on. Put the slow. God, you gotta be kidding with those side steps, come on. I think She-Hulk's slow actually deactivates on activates on contact. So I might not really need to be that obsessive about. That was awful timing. What I was trying to say was that, you know, I've been trying to make sure that I get the slow in before Unstoppable hits, and I bait the special. But I don't really need to do that. Baiting the special is enough. So even if he's unstoppable during the special, countering the special with heavy is still going to deactivate the slow. Alright, you know what? Let's try at least a couple tries of just not doing any fancy intercepts. Just very basic parry, wait for openings, bait heavies, counter. Because this guy is just destroying me on my intercept attempts. Didn't want that. What is this? Alright, last try, and then I'm gonna just call it without having done any of the objectives. But maybe, maybe for some people it's nice to see someone trying to stream their attempts when they clearly are not very good at the game. Alright. Where are the specials? Come on. Well, She-Hulk does have something like a taunt, right? Like, even though it's not a proper taunt icon, it's, like, the more Furies I have on me, the less likely they are to throw specials. Is there something like that, or did I just make that up? Man, this is incredible. You've got to be kidding. Alrighty. 0 objectives done. About an hour and 40 minutes in. I think I've embarrassed myself enough for one day. I'm gonna call it there. I mean, it's fun. I'll get it eventually. But yeah, apologies to anybody who was watching, because you certainly didn't learn anything from watching me play. But hopefully you had some fun. I'll be back maybe tomorrow trying some new strategies. Alright, have a good one. See you all later.